Great report, JK, with your tracking Fiona now. Rampage on the Turks and Caicos in the southeastern Bahamas right now. Winds at 115. That's our very latest information coming from our partners down in Miami at the Hurricane Center. And you can see Cat 4 status here in the near term on approach to Bermuda. It got a outlook now of a hurricane warned area there in the far eastern Turks and Caicos. Just behind that is an active tropical storm warning. So we've got a few things we need to address out in the Atlantic, one of which is a system that's likely going to develop. Does that become Gaston before maybe the one down in the Caribbean becomes Gaston? And after that, it's the H storm. Hermine will be the name. You can see there that goes on out to sea. This guy we're watching closely now. Hurricane Center just up the ante over the next 5 days. A 50% chance of development with that feature. We'll be tracking it for you. Here's a look at the feature on the satellite. It doesn't look great. Typical old blob there, kind of in its infancy, but many of the reliable forecast models do develop this longer term as it tracks into the eastern Caribbean and from there westbound through the heart of the Caribbean. So we've got our eyes on that for you. I want to address rain opportunities today on this Tuesday. Scattered and even a little bit more isolated in forecast wording for northern Florida back down through the Atlantic side beaches. Looks like the kind of the meat of the forecast for the rain today is 50% coverage there in that green shade you see. So areas of Sumter County, South Lake over to Orlando and to Orange and Seminole counties down to Osceola and Polk look to stand the best chance of these isolated to scattered showers and storms, lower potential. You see it here in the modeling over northern Florida. Got a little bit of a northeasterly breeze today as well. That'll crank on in and bring those showers and storms across. Still looking for the threat of heavy sheets of tropical rains out there and some bursts of cloud to ground lighting. But overall, it looks like we're now cycling into much drier times ahead as a very dry air mass is on top now and only is kind of fortified over the coming days. So rain chance naturally goes down. Got highs today. They're not down. They're up. About 90 Leesburg, 90 Orlando, 90 at Lakeland. Widespread 80s on the outskirts. Looks as though the dryer in play as what we call a continental air mass is spilling out across the Appalachians and right on down to the heart of central Florida. There's the cloud deck from Fiona. So between Fiona and the big area of high pressure over the midsection of the country, maybe a bit of a squeeze may enhance some northeasterly breezes as we cycle into maybe late Thursday and the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you're trying to do some boating, seas about 2 to 4 feet. It's not wind waves that will bring concern in elevated seas over the next several days. It's the increase in ocean swell radiating out from very major Hurricane Fiona, 2 to 4 feet today at about a 10-second interval. That's that long period ground swell mixing into the local waters now. High tide, low tide for you at Ponce Inlet and Port Canaveral showing a 550 high at Ponce and a 439 at Canaveral, dropping out low in between. Our forecast for you for the next 7 highlights a return of drying skies. The start of fall officially Thursday. Certainly not feeling like it. Womp womp. Sorry about that. But we do get some breezes around here. Somewhat drier air with a 20% chance of rain for us by Friday. And highs are a little hotter at 93. Lows are at 73.